Hello and welcome to North Penn Maidens field hockey action right here on North Penn Television. Today the North Penn Maidens will be taking on the Pennsbury Falcons. Tony, the Maidens come into this game with a 5-5-1 record. How do you think they'll fare today against the Falcons?
Well, if they play anything like they did last game, should be a good game today. Neither team scored last game.
Right.
Went into overtime, and then at the end of overtime, still a 0-0 score. I honestly think it's going to be a good, strong game today. If the Maidens play the way they played on Wednesday, we should have another very exciting game here today.
Now, Tony, we're sitting here. We've got overcast conditions. Looks like it could rain any second. Do you think that's going to play any important keys into the game here?
Oh, I'm sure. It's not as hot as last game,
right.
So their strength is probably going to be a little bit better today. The heat does, I'm sure, does take it out of the players. So we probably see a little bit more of a stronger game
right.
today than we did on Wednesday.
Okay, well, Tony, I'll turn it over to you for the North Penn Maidens starting lineup.
North Penn Maidens starting lineup today is number 4, Jen Krebs, a junior. Number 7, Jamie Alcaro, sophomore. Number 8, Julie Alcaro, junior. Number 10, Diana Giangeli, a senior. Number 14, Kim Haloti, junior. Number 19, Sonia Berg, a senior. Number 21, Megan Somar, senior. Number 22, Allie Iron, senior. Number 24, Tara Wagner, senior. Number 25, Kara Givnish, also a senior. And starting goalie today is number 42, Amanda Brown, a junior.
And, Tony, how about them Pennsbury Falcons?
Number 12, Laura Allen. Number 4, Allison Dielman. Number 22, Jen Hod. Number 73, Melissa Leyland. Number 24, Sherry Mazenko. Number 10, Jamie Rittler. Number 31, Katie Wilson. Number 14, Katie Beam. Number 13, Kristen Nyler. And goalie today starting for the Falcons is number 72, Stephanie Tassino.
Okay, Tony, it looks to be a great game between the Falcons and the Maidens. We were out here before we started here, and we were watching the Falcons warm up a little bit. They look like they have some great offensive presence in there, don't
definitely. They were really some very strong shots coming off them during practice. If they come out with that during the game today, it's going to be an interesting match for the Maidens.
Yeah, Amanda Brown's definitely going to have to step up. Now, as you remember last game, Amanda Brown came out around halftime, and Fawn Mengel-Sperrio replaced her. Do you think Amanda Brown will stay in the majority of the game today, or?
Well, we'll see what happens the first half today.
Right.
If the Pennsbury seems to get in a lot of scoring opportunities, she may be switched.
Right.
And if she is having her necessary saves, they may keep her in for the whole game. So it is dependent on how Pennsbury performs today.
Okay, Tony, after the Maidens have played 11 games, how about you give us the Maidens' leading goal scorers and assists?
Sonia Berg, 1 goal, 1 assist. Diana Giangeli, 7 goals, 2 assists. Andrea Talise, 2 goals, 2 assists. Kim Haloti, 2 goals, 1 assist. Jen Krebs, 2 goals. Tara Wagner, 3 goals. Adrienne Segar, 1 goal, and Megan Somar, 1 assist.
So, Tony, North Penn, with the 5-5-1 record, right now they're exactly at 500 on the season. This is going to be a big game for them. If they can get over the 500 mark, it'll give them a nice record to go in, finish off their last 4 games, which will be against Council Rock, Christopher Dock, CB West, and Neshaminy, and then they'll play LC away on 10-19, which will be their last regular season game. Now, Tony, with a 5-5-1 record, if they win 3 or 4 out of those 5 games, they could be looking at playoffs right here, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
As the Maidens prepare to take the field in what should be a great game between the Maidens and Falcons. Like we said, the weather conditions are down. It's not going to be quite as hot, so they should be able to conserve their energy and just go out there and play Maidens field hockey. The Maidens have won the coin toss and will take the opening draw as Jen Krebs lines up at midfield. As we get the whistle, as the Falcons are still in their huddle, prepare for them to break out and get out on the field. Today's game between the North Penn Maidens and Pennsbury Falcons just about ready to get underway. The Falcons taking the field. Senior co-captains for the Maidens are number 21, Megan Somar, and number 10, Diana Giangeli. Tony, they're definitely going to have to step it up here against the powerhouse Pennsbury and just put a lot of goals together, wouldn't you say?
Yes, Sean.
Off the opening faceoff, North Penn takes it. Julie Alcaro. Jen Krebs loses it to a Pennsbury midfielder. They bring it into the offensive zone right around midfield. Heading down the far sideline, stolen away by Jamie Alcaro. Falcons get it right back. Good steal there by midfielder Megan Somar as the Maidens bring it down the field. Whistle on the play, and the Falcons will take it right back. Going back over midfield. North Penn with a good poke to get the ball back. Over along the sideline, out of bounds. Good effort by Allie Iram trying to keep it in. Unfortunately, it just goes out, and the Falcons will have it. They go up the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Falcons. The Maidens to bring it in. Megan Somar goes up the sideline. Tara Wagner keeps it in bounds. Passes it off of Falcon stick, and it goes out of bounds. Tony, very breezy day out here today.
Yes, it is.
Pass goes inside. There's a whistle on the play, and the Falcons will get it right back. So neither goalie to face any shots so far in the early going. The Falcons send it up the middle, carrying it down. Along the sideline, number 4, Allison Delleman. Gets blown on the foul, and the Maidens will get it back. Julie Alcaro descends it up the field. Goes up to Megan Somar. Megan Somar trying to take it away from the Falcons. Gets the whistle and goes in North Penn's favor. Julie Alcaro to take the free hit for the Maidens. Alcaro goes right up in the middle. Tara Wagner working with it. The Falcons turn it around the other direction, coming back the other way. Out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. Julie Alcaro to go inside. Catches Allie Iram in the leg, so the Panthers will get it right back. The Falcons carry it up out of bounds, last touched by Pennsbury, so the Maidens get it right back. Julie Alcaro going up the sideline, still going, out of bounds, last touched by North Penn, so Pennsbury gets it right back. Along the far sideline, the Falcons to bring it in. They go inside, ball knocked down by Andrea Talise. Falcons get it. Falcons bringing it down the field, over midfield. North Penn midfielder Julie Gentile turns it the other direction. Both teams fighting to establish some momentum right here. Jamie Alcaro drives up the middle, passes it over to Diana Giangeli, who loses it to a Pennsbury player. North Penn coming down the field to Andrea Talise, and it just skips out of bounds over her stick. North Penn. Pennsbury still has possession. North Penn will get it back. A little confused there by the referee. Carla Honeywell goes down the sideline to Megan Somar. She's got some running room there. Megan Somar, centering pass out through the middle, goes through the North Penn sticks. Trying to turn it around, whistle on the play. And the Falcons will get it right back. So 0-0 your score between the Pennsbury Falcons and North Penn Maidens in the first couple minutes of the first half. Megan Somar tries to turn it around. Falcons working with it on the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Tara Wagner. The Falcons will have it. And possession will be turned over to the Maidens. On the far sideline, North Penn carries the ball into the center. Pass out in front. Megan Somar with a shot and goal. Megan Somar gets her first goal of the year. And an early goal for the Maidens that makes the scores 1-0. Tony, what do you think about that one?
That was a great shot for Megan Somar. Not exactly what I expected to see here in the beginning of the game. As we were talking about earlier, watching Pennsbury warm up, I expected them really to get deep into their offensive zone. But actually it was the complete opposite.
Exactly.
North Penn really took off, got deep into their offensive zone, saw the opening and went for it, and they're in the lead now.
Yeah.
And that's what we like to see.
Of course. North Penn still keeping the ball in the offensive zone, so both teams look really good right now. Comes down into the defensive zone for the Maidens. They try to turn it around. Carla Honeywell pokes it away from the Panthers. The Maidens will keep it. Long drive up over midfield. Up to Diana Giangeli. Whistle on the play. North Penn, if they hurry, can get an odd break. Megan Somar centers it up. She goes inside to Diana Giangeli. Ball being knocked around. Whistle once again, so North Penn will still have it deep in the zone. Carla Honeywell to take the free hit. Honeywell goes right in the middle, up high. As you see, heads duck out of the way. There's a whistle on the play. Maiden steal right back. There's a trip on the Falcons. Ball down around midfield. Whistle once again, and the Falcons will keep it. 1-0 your score. The Maidens out to an early lead. Down to Jamie Alcaro. Alcaro goes to the sideline. Tries to send it up the field. Gets it past the Falcon midfielder, Tara Wagner, driving down the sideline. Goes out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. Julie Alcaro to bring it in. Sends it right up the middle. Can't get it through the Falcon defender. Alcaro pokes it away. The Falcons clear it over midfield. Falcons bringing it down the near sideline. Whistle on the play. The Falcons will keep possession. Number 12, Lauren Allen. Katie Beam to take it for the Falcons. She goes out in front. Good knockdown there by Jamie Alcaro. North Penn's going to try to get it out of the zone here. Whistle on the play. And they'll be able to right here. Julie Alcaro with a chance to clear it. She goes up in the middle. Falcons knock it down. Dribbling around Maiden defenders. Good steal there. Out to the sideline. Skips over Diana Giangeli's stick and goes out of bounds. In the middle to Jen Krebs. Jen Krebs knocks it down. Gets knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Falcons. Carla Honeywell tries to go down the sideline, never really gets it in bounds. And the Falcons will take it right back. Number 14, Katie Beam to bring it in. She goes inside, knocked away by Allie Iram, coming back the other direction. Allie Iram up to Tara Wagner. The Maidens with strength coming down the field. Andrea Talise trying to work with it on the sideline. Falcons turn it around, and it goes out of bounds. North Penn will keep it. Julie Alcaro goes up inside to Allie Iram. Allie Iram tries to center it and catches a Falcon defender right in the knee. The Falcons sending it down the direction. As we're feeling the raindrops out here in the game between the Maidens and the Falcons, Tony, you're definitely going to have to wonder now. The ball's going to get slippery, and it's just not going to stay on the sticks as well. Do you think that'll play a key part?
Most definitely, Sean. Probably make the game harder for both teams. The other thing is traction on the ground. The ground is going to get slippier. May see some more slipping and falling.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to add another element of challenge in the game today.
Whistle on the play. Still 1-0 your score, as the Falcons will try to clear the zone. They go right up the middle, hops over Megan Somar's stick. Back to Megan Somar. Somar passes it up the sideline, up to Allie Iram. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons, so North Penn keeps marching right down the field. Somar to come in off the sideline. Knocks it in front, stolen away by a Falcon defender. Coming up the field are the Pennsbury Falcons. Passes it up to number 20, Rebecca Powell, as the Maidens poke it away. North Pennsbury coming back the other direction. Out of bounds, last touch by North Penn. Falcons will keep it. The Falcons go inside. North Penn pokes it away. Good clear there by Diana Giangeli. Andrea Talese brings it up the sideline. North Penn will keep it. Carla Honeywell goes all the way down. That's going to have a little too much behind it, and it'll go over the back line. Actually, no, it wasn't. North Penn saves it. Coming back the other direction. North Penn tries to turn it around. Here comes Pennsbury right in front of us, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pennsbury. Tony, the action right in front of us right now.
Yeah, really.
Diana Giangeli gets the ball stolen away from her as Pennsbury turns it around. Whistle on the play. Falcons have it around midfield. Drive it up, high ball there. It'll be turned around. North Penn will have a free hit. Maidens lead 1-0. Carla Honeywell goes over. Jen Krebs picks it up for the Maidens. Krebs bringing it down the field. Maidens will keep possession. Maidens carry it deep into their zone. Out in front. Ball goes into the net. Score, Maidens. Not quite sure who's going to pick up the goal. I believe it'll be credited to Andrea Talese. Nonetheless, North Penn with an early 2-0 lead. Tony, talked about it in pregame. We said the Falcons look great in practice. What's happening out here?
I don't know. I think this is the strongest we've seen the Maidens all year today.
Of course.
They really are coming out, and they are not messing around today. They mean business. Maybe
yes,
it's the rain. Maybe they want to make sure this game doesn't go into overtime today. Not sure what it is, but they are definitely playing
really
extremely strong. They look very good today.
Out to around midfield as the Falcons try to get something started. Ball on the ground. Maidens turn it around. Knocked down by the Falcons, coming back the other direction. Falcons try to center it. They'll keep possession. Whistle on the play. Falcons will still have it. 2-0 your score. North Penn leads. Goes inside. Ball knocked down. Panthers will keep it. Falcons will keep it. I'm sorry. I'm saying the Panthers from yesterday's game.
Yeah, Wednesday's game, William Tennant.
So the Falcons will have a corner opportunity here. Possibly first scoring chance. Tony, this is what we were watching in the pregame. They just pass it right out in front. Quick placement, and watch the shot. Good defensive play there by Andrea Talese, not allowing them to get the placement down. So North Penn tries to counter. Jen Krebs trying to turn it the other direction. Falcons send it down the field. Jamie Alcaro turning it around. Over to Tara Wagner on the sideline. Falcons knock it down, come back in the middle to Jen Krebs. Krebs up to around midfield. Falcons keep knocking it back into the defensive zone for the Maidens. Over to Julie Alcaro. Good clear. Ball goes out of bounds. North Penn still carrying it up the field here. Andrea Talese driving down the field. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Maidens. Ball goes out of play, so we'll have a little bit of a delay for now. Tony, the rain stopped. See the sun behind the clouds right now, so we could possibly see some sunlight before this game's over.
Sure.
The Maidens have it. Trying to turn it around the other direction. Whistle on the play, and they'll take it back. (2-0) your score. Jen Krebs drives it up the field. All the way up to Megan Somar. Somar centering pass to Tara Wagner. Tara Wagner trying to spin the ball around. Centering pass, ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Maidens, so the Panthers will get it back. The Falcons to try to clear the zone. Falcons up to around midfield. Julie Gentile picks it up for the Maidens, coming back the other direction. Tara Wagner tries to save it from going out of bounds. The Falcons to bring it in. They chop it up, knocked down by Tara Wagner. North Penn coming back the other direction. Andrea Talese tries to pass it up the sideline. Cleared out of bounds by the Falcons.
Most of the play taking place today within down towards the end of the goal in North Penn's offensive zone. Last couple games we've seen there, most of the play was within the center of the field, really not favoring one side or the other. This is the first game I've really seen where they have favored their offensive zone. So definitely will be an advantage for the Maidens.
Of course. Like they always say, if you're not in your zone, your defensive zone, you're not going to give up goals. Carla Honeywell with the free shot. She just decides to go over to Jamie Alcaro. North Penn centering pass out in front. Whistle on the play. North Penn almost with a nice scoring opportunity there. The ball was just loose, sitting right out in front of the goaltender. And a whistle on the play. On the near sideline. Knocked down by Carla Honeywell. Over to Gentile, down the field. Diana Giangeli. Maidens working hard right now. They chip it back up the field. Diangeli centering pass out to Jen Krebs. Jen Krebs goes in the middle to Tara Wagner. Whistle on the play, and the Falcons will keep it. Go up to around midfield, skipping over sticks. North Penn going to have to try to steer it around. Honeywell loses it to the Falcons. Maidens coming back. Over to Diana Giangeli. It just skips over Giangeli's stick and out of bounds. Falcons go up inside, high stick. Maidens will get it back. Carla Honeywell sends it up the field, out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. Carla Honeywell to bring it in for the Maidens. Goes up the sideline. Out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. Honeywell to take this one over. Goes up off Diana Giangeli's stick, out of bounds. Number 14, Katie Bean to bring it in for the Falcons. Ball knocked on the ground. North Penn gets possession back. Carla Honeywell goes right through the center of the field. North Penn trying to take it away from the Falcons. Falcons come back to inbound midfield. Good steal by Jamie Alcaro. Comes down to Allie Iram. Falcon defender gets tripped up there a little bit. Maidens will keep possession. Carla Honeywell goes right through the middle, through a bunch of players, down in front of the North Penn or Pennsbury goaltender. And the Falcons get a clear. The Falcons come back the other direction. 2-0 your score. Falcons coming back. Centering pass knocked away by the Maidens. Good clear by Carla Honeywell. Down to around midfield. Ball on the ground. Number 12 for the Falcons driving down the field. Carla Honeywell working very aggressively out on the field right now. Comes down inside. Jamie Alcaro to clear it out of the zone for the Maidens. Out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. Tony, we really haven't seen the Falcons in the offensive zone too much, have we?
No, we really haven't. Actually, I was just thinking, Sean, we were talking about them practicing. It seemed like Pennsbury's practice was a bit more intense than North Penn. Do you think Pennsbury may have possibly, exhausted some of their energy, maybe practiced a little too much?
It could be. I don't know if that's the fact, or they just didn't have anyone defending them at the time. So North Penn's defense definitely coming up strong, not giving them the scoring opportunities that they need to get the goals on the board. So number 25, Kara Givnish, goes up to around midfield. Pennsbury takes it right back. Centering pass. Falcons driving down the field. Good steal by Kara Givnish. The Falcons driving around Jen Krebs. Krebs works her to the outside. Honeywell clears it out to Giangeli. Whistle on the play. Falcons will still have possession. 2-0. The Maidens lead. Whistle on the play. High stick called against the Falcons. The Maidens will keep the ball. Carla Honeywell will try to clear it for the Maidens. Honeywell chips it up. Falcons knock the ball down. Up the sideline. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Maidens. The Falcons will bring it back. Back out to the sideline over to number 14. North Penn takes the ball away on the sideline. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Maidens. The Falcons have the ball. Coming inside. Maidens clear. Falcons will keep it. They go inside. Good save there by Amanda Brown. Just clears the zone. Out to Allie Iram. Iram bringing it up the far sideline. Out of bounds. Last touch by her. The Falcons will bring it in. Drive it up the field. Megan Somar knocks it down, gets whistled on the play. The Falcons try to bring it in. Whistle once again, and it'll go back the other direction for the Maidens. Kara Givnish drives the ball down the field. Gets knocked back in the Falcons' offensive zone. Good smart play there by Kara Givnish. Just clears the ball out the sideline, lets her defense regroup. The Falcons with the inbound. They go inside to Tara Wagner. Tara Wagner stolen away by the Falcons. The Maidens to get it right back. Kara Givnish goes up the sideline. Falcons take it away. Centering pass. Good steal by Jamie Alcaro. Whistle on the play. It'll go in North Penn's favor. Jamie Alcaro goes up the center. Along the sideline, out of bounds. Last touch by the Maidens. Megan Somar working against two Falcons. And she gets it away from them, but gets whistled on the play. So the Falcons marching down the field right now. Maidens defender Jamie Alcaro tries to turn it around the other direction. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by North Penn.
This is the most work we've seen by the Maidens defensively this game so far. Pennsbury getting deep into their offensive zone, trying to attempt to make this a 1 point game, or 1 point difference.
Along the far sideline, Pennsbury going in the center. North Penn defense just knocks it away and clears the zone. Out to Tara Wagner. Tara Wagner staying right with her. Whistle on the play. The Falcons get it back. They go up inside over a few North Penn defender sticks. Once again, the North Penn defense muscles the ball away and gets it to the outside. Whistle on the play. North Penn will have possession. Kara Givnish with the clear out to around midfield. The Falcons will just get it right back. So the Falcons with a lot of time in their offensive zone right here. Whistle on the play. Falcons keep coming upfield. North Penn knocks it down. They try to clear it. This one will go back the Maidens' way. Kara Givnish going up. Falcons just turn it right around. They go back inside. Here come the Falcons. Amy Sullivan goes inside. Ball gets number 3. Mary Ellen Wells right up in her hand there. And it'll be a Pennsbury corner. She's holding her wrist pretty hard right now. She's going to stay in there and fight it out. Centering pass on the corner. Falcons just unable to get set up. Whistle on the play, and they'll keep it deep in the North Penn zone. Amy Sullivan goes in the middle. High stick there, called on Pennsbury. North Penn will want to try to clear the zone right here. Carla Honeywell. She'll go right through the North Penn defenders up to Andrea Talese. Talese slips on the play, ball on the ground. Whistle. North Penn will keep it. Carla Honeywell goes up the sideline, knocked down by Pennsbury, turns it around. Over to Jamie Alcaro. Alcaro dribbling around defenders. Back to Honeywell, chips it over her stick. Nice clear by the Maidens. Jen Krebs goes to the outside, over to Carla Honeywell. She goes up to Diana Giangeli and just bounces off her stick out of bounds. Whistle on the play. North Penn will keep it. Honeywell tries to go through Panther defenders once again. Whistle on the play. Panthers, or the Falcons, will keep driving down the field. North Penn knocks it down. Whistle on the play. Jen Krebs picks it up for the Maidens. The Maidens bringing it the other direction right now. Jamie Alcaro goes right up the middle to number 40, Katie Borneman. Along the sideline, Megan Somar. Jen Krebs, good steal. Goes outside to Katie Borneman. Whistle on the play. And the Falcons will turn it the other direction. Another quick whistle, and the Maidens will get it right back. Megan Somar drives it down the field up to around midfield. North Penn carries it into their zone. Ball gets chipped right back. Megan Somar there to pick it up. Somar goes in the middle to Jen Krebs. Whistle on the play, and the Falcons will get the ball. Passes it out to the sideline. Carla Honeywell trying to turn it around for the Maidens. The Falcons push it past her. Centering pass. The Falcons have numbers. Coming down inside. Whistle on the play. And it's going to lead to a Pennsbury corner.
Pennsbury trying to get some point up onto the board in the last minutes of this first half.
Number 22, Jen Had, centers pass. Ball goes inside, knocked down by Jen Krebs, so North Penn gets the also important clear. Ball goes out of bounds. And that'll be the halftime whistle, so overall, North Penn goes out 2-0, Tony. Pretty good, impressive showing there by the Maidens.
Definitely. They came out very strong in the beginning of the first half. Got their points up on the board, and basically all they have to do now is...
Megan Somar picks up her first goal of the season, and Andrea Talise picks up hers. So at the end of one half, North Penn leads 2-0 over the Pennsbury Falcons. Tony, what else do you have to say about that first half?
Well, what I was saying is basically the Maidens, what they have to do is just play a very good defensive game in the second half. They really don't need to worry about the offensive end. I mean, if they can score more points, great. But all they have to worry about now is playing a very strong defensive game, keep Pennsbury off the board, and make it 6-5-1 today.
So the Maidens will go into halftime with a 2-goal lead. That'll do it for the first half. Come back and join us for second half action.
What would you do if you had to choose between the buffalo and the giraffes? Between a flower or an elephant? What would you choose? What if you had to decide between a 100-year-old tree and a 1,000,000-year-old beach? Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air? Would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of the Pennsbury Falcons North Penn Maidens field hockey game, where the Maidens lead 2-0, and once again we see number 41 Fawn Mengel-Spurio taking the goaltender position in the second half. Started off right down the middle of the field. The Falcons already deep in the North Penn defensive zone. Julie Alcaro tries to clear it up this line, out of bounds, last touched by North Penn. The Falcons will have it.
Little trivia question here for our viewers. See how much you know about our North Penn Maidens. This North Penn Maiden, she's today's mystery maiden. She is destined to serve in our armed forces and also serves us well on both our field hockey and lacrosse teams. We'll have the answer for you later on in the game.
2-0 your score as Megan Somar knocks the ball down. She comes up the near sideline. Whistle on the play. It'll go against Pennsbury. North Penn deep in the Pennsbury zone. Goalie out of the net. Whistle on the play. The Falcons will get it right back. Coming up the sideline, the Falcons bring it up. North Penn takes it away. Up to Jen Krebs. Over to Megan Somar. Megan Somar picks it up for the Maidens. She goes up, tries to get it to Allie Iram. Whistle on the play. The Maidens will keep it. Julie Alcaro goes inside. Whistle on the play. Maidens will keep it. Julie Alcaro with a free hit. She gets some power behind the ball. She goes in the middle. Ball getting knocked around. Whistle on the play. And North Penn will have a corner opportunity. It'll be taken by number 13, Adriana Segura. Look for her to center it out in front. She goes out in front. Ball knocked on the ground. North Penn unable to get a shot off. Good set by Jamie Alcaro. She just set it, but no North Penn Maidens were there to take the shot. The Falcons will try to clear the zone. Katie Beam goes up the sideline. The Falcons bring it back. North Penn pokes it away from them as Jamie Alcaro slips on the field. North Penn sends it up. Whistle on the play. And it'll get turned right around. Your score in the early going of the second half here between the North Penn Maidens and Pennsbury Falcons. Number 13, Christine Naylor goes up the field. Whistle on the play. North Penn will have it. Carla Honeywell to take it for the Maidens. She goes up the sideline. Up to Kim Haloti. North Penn trying to work deep in the Pennsbury zone right now. Honeywell goes inside. Knocked down by a Falcon defender. Ball turned around. Whistle once again, and the Maidens will get it right back. Carla Honeywell to drive it through the center. Thinks about dropping it off, goes right through the center. Pennsbury picks it up, tries to turn it around the other direction. Andrea Talise tripped up on the play. The Maidens will keep it. Jen Krebs will take it for the Maidens. She tries to go inside, doesn't get too much wood on it. The Falcons clear it. Out to around midfield. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Pennsbury. North Penn to bring it back the other direction. They go inside. You see a lot of players right now slipping around on the field. Tony, does that have anything to do with the rain that we saw earlier?
I'm sure it does, John. I'm sure the rain made the field a little bit more slippery. I'm sure the ball's slippery, sliding off the stick more.
Right.
And it's, the players have to be a little bit more careful out there now because there's less traction.
Right.
So, as we have noticed in the second half, more slipping and falling.
Right.
So, definitely something to be concerned with as a player and as a team as a whole.
North Penn here with another corner opportunity to be taken by Adriana Segura. Neither team able to capitalize on a corner so far. Segura centering pass. Ball knocked around by Jamie Alcaro. Ball still in there. Megan Somar with a shot up. And it goes through the zone. The Falcons will get it back. The Falcons with a chance to clear the zone here. Go up the middle, knocked down by Megan Somar. She sticks with it, goes inside. Allie Iram working on it. Whistle on the play, the Falcons to clear. They go up through the middle. All the way down to around midfield. The Falcons drive down the field. She fans on the play. The Maidens with the easy turnaround. Picks it up, going down the sideline. North Penn centering pass, knocked down by the Falcons defender. To the outside, number 14, Kim Haloti. Passes it down the sideline, out of bounds. Last touched by the Maidens. The Falcons will bring it in. Number 14, Katie Bean, goes up over midfield. Pennsbury coming down. Drop back to a midfielder. Pennsbury brings it in. Pass out in front. Pennsbury saves it from going over the end line. Drop pass back. Shot taken up and just wide of the net. Nice shot taken there by number 12, Lauren Allen. So North Penn will have to try to clear it. Julie Alcaro. She goes inside. Pennsbury takes it over. Pennsbury still working hard. Whistle on the play. Pennsbury has it, number 24. Sherry Mazenko goes inside. Pennsbury unable to get a shot off. Good clear by Carla Honeywell. Number 14 brings it in for the Falcons, knocked the other direction by the Maidens. The Falcons chip it in the middle. North Penn trying to fight away with it. Whistle on the play. North Penn will take possession. Honeywell down the sideline. North Penn gets whistled on the foul. Pennsbury get it right back. Ball comes inside. And Pennsbury will have a corner opportunity here. It'll be their third of the night. Centering pass. North Penn with a good defensive effort cleared the zone. However, they'll have another corner coming up. Centering pass doesn't get too much wood on that one. The Maidens try to clear. Goes inside. Whistle on the play and the Maidens will get possession. Julie Alcaro goes up over midfield. Out of bounds, last touched by the Maidens. Actually, that was last touched by the Falcons. I'm sorry. So North Penn will keep possession by the way everyone was acting. It was going to be the Falcons' ball. Ball chipped down around midfield. North Penn steals it away, clears it out to the sideline to number 13, Adriana Segura. Stolen away there by the Falcons. And the Falcons get possession. They come down the field, centering pass. Poked away by Jen Krebs, sticks loose. Fawn Mengel-Spurio with a kick save there as Pennsbury stays in the offensive zone. The Maidens close on the sideline there. They'll get possession. Julie Alcaro goes up to around midfield where Pennsbury just takes it right back. And they travel back in the offensive zone. Whistle on the play. The Falcons will keep possession. Back to number 24. She centers it in. North Penn tries to clear the zone once again. Whistle on the play. Pennsbury will keep possession. Centering pass inside, knocked down by Maidens defenders. Jamie Alcaro to try to clear the zone. Whistle on the play. Falcons will keep it. Centering pass goes inside. Ball still loose, and it'll be a Pennsbury corner. Tony, we've seen Pennsbury in the North Penn defensive zone most of the game. Do you think possibly that's because North Penn played a little too hard in the first half, or they're just being overplayed by a better team right now?
Well, it could be a combination of both, Sean. It's hard to determine that. Honestly, what I think is, as you said, Pennsbury's really moved into the North Penn's defensive zone. I don't know. I mean, as I said at the beginning of the half, all North Penn really has to do is play a strong defensive game, and they will make their record 6-5-1.
Right.
I think North Penn would probably feel more comfortable if they were up in their offensive zone, try to increase the score a little bit. But they're going to do the best they can with what they got right now. The other thing we did talk about was the possible goalie change. They did decide to do that.
She had 2 key saves right there.
Right. So possibly a very good move on the coach's part today. So with about, I believe, 20 minutes left in the second half of this game, we shall see if the Maidens will come out victorious today.
Timeout called on the play. North Penn right now has goals from Megan Somar and Andrea Talise. It's Megan Somar's first goal of the season. Tony, right now, both the Falcons and Maidens look strong. However, the Falcons seem to have a little bit more momentum right now, keeping it in the zone.
Well, have you thought of today's Mystery Maidens answer yet? Just to recap on the question, she is destined to serve in our armed forces. She also serves well in both our field hockey and lacrosse teams here at North Penn High School. Today's Mystery Maiden is Ali Iran.
So there you go. If you fans at home got that, you're good field hockey trivia buffs. 2-0, the Maidens lead. As the Falcons come back out onto the field. Tony, another note. Number 73, Melissa Leyland, is now playing goalie for the Falcons. So a little bit of a switch up there for them as well. As the ball is down in the North Penn defensive zone, number 41, Fawn Mengel-Sperrio, goes back in net for the Maidens. North Penn will try to clear here. She tries to go right through the Pennsbury defense. Comes up inside. North Penn going to try to clear it. Carla Honeywell going out to the sideline. Pennsbury centering pass. Knocked away by the Maidens. It'll be a Pennsbury corner, the third in the last couple minutes. Centering pass. Jen Krebs trying to take the ball away from the Falcons. Good job, Jen Krebs. She gets the possession back for North Penn.
Way to stay on it, Jen!
North Penn will try to bring it back the other direction. Julie Alcaro goes right through the middle. Turned around by the Falcons. Falcons drive through the middle. Coming back in the offensive zone. Jamie Alcaro out to the sideline, out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. Maidens will have it. Julie Alcaro to bring it in for the Maidens. Down the sideline. It stayed out of bounds. Falcons will have it. Number 24 will take it for the Falcons. 2-0 still your score. She goes inside. Ball knocked away. Returning to the game for the Maidens is Diana Giangeli. Falcons along the far sideline. Whistle on the play. The Falcons will keep possession. High stick called against the Falcons, so the Maidens will get it right back. The Maidens to try to clear the zone here. They chip it through a couple Panthers midfielders. Whistle on the play, and the Maidens will get it right back. Tony, we're seeing the Falcons have it in the offensive zone a lot here, but maybe North Penn just saving a little bit of energy here, so if they have to, they can go back down the other end of the field and score.
Sure, Sean.
Gets turned the other direction. Falcons ball around midfield. It'll go right back the other direction. The Maidens and Falcons right around midfield right now trying to establish possession. The Maidens win it, coming down. Ellie Iram right around midfield. She gets knocked to the ground. Jamie Alcaro. The Falcons down over midfield. They're coming back the other direction. Good steal there by Julie Alcaro. Julie Alcaro clears the ball out to Allie Iram. Iram gets the whistle for the Maidens' favor. So North Penn will have possession here as Julie Alcaro tries to clear. Long drive up, knocked down by number 15 of the Falcons. Comes in on Carla Honeywell through her legs. Down inside, North Penn gives it up. Good play there by number 9, Jackie Yoder, just sends it out over the left sideline to allow her defense to get back and regroup. (2-0) still the score. The Maidens lead. The Falcons will bring it in. Number 14, Katie Bean, goes inside. North Penn knocks it down and gets the possession back. Carla Honeywell goes all the way up over midfield, and it goes out of bounds, but still she gets it out of the defensive zone. Right around midfield right now. Falcons chip it up. North Penn will keep possession. Number 9, Jackie Yoder, will take it for the Maidens. She'll go inside to Jen Krebs. Krebs passes it out to Megan Somar. Coming down the field, centering pass to Jen Krebs. Right out in front. Whistle on the play. Apparently it caught a Maiden foot out in front. And the Falcons will get the ball back. Cleared down around midfield. Whistle on the play. It'll keep going in the other direction for the Falcons. Sherry Mazenko. She goes up inside to number 3, Mary Ellen Wells. Whistle on the play. It'll be turned back the other direction. Maidens clear up to around midfield. Andrea Talise driving up the field. Dribbling around defenders. Jen Krebs up to Tara Wagner. Tara Wagner on the sideline. Looking for a centering pass. Goes inside. Allie Iram gets it to go off a Falcon defender over the back end line, so it'll be a North Penn corner. Number 10, Diana Giangeli, to take the corner for the Maidens. She'll dump it out to Tara Wagner. Centering pass to Megan Somar. Ball skips up over her stick. And it'll go back the other direction. North Penn clears it down. Picks it back up and goes in. Pennsbury picks it up. Travels down the field on the far sideline. Both teams fighting for the ball right here. Whistle on the play and the Falcons will get it. Maidens get it and turn it around. Up to Andrea Talise, who fights with it and gets the whistle in the North Penn favor. Jackie Yoder centering pass. Ball goes through. Cleared out by the Pennsbury goalie. Tries to center it. Whistle on the play, and the Maidens will keep possession. Jackie Yoder will give it off to Carla Honeywell. Honeywell will take the free shot. She goes inside, knocked down by a Pennsbury defender. Pennsbury with the counterattack, 4-on-3 situation. Good defensive play by Carla Honeywell to break it up. Pennsbury still coming down the field. North Penn slows it down. Good clear by Julie Alcaro over midfield. Pennsbury trying to turn it around. The ball down deep into the North Penn defensive zone. Out of bounds, last touched by Pennsbury. It'll be North Penn possession on the far sideline. North Penn tries to go right through the middle. Pennsbury knocks it down. They go inside. Pennsbury coming in the middle. Good save by Fawn Mengel-Spurio. And North Penn will get the clear for now. Pennsbury comes right back inside, and they get the goal. Trickles through the North Penn defenders. And Pennsbury picks up the score. To be credited to number 20, Rebecca Powell.
Now is where North Penn really needs to be careful in the closing minutes of this game. You know, all Pennsbury needs is one more goal to tie this game up, possibly get it into overtime. I'm sure North Penn doesn't want to see that. They want to go, finish this game up, put 6 wins up on their record.
Exactly.
So we shall see what happens.
With that goal, it makes the score 2-1. As I'm sure we're under 10 minutes here in the final half. So possibly Coach Hutchinson calls a timeout here for the Maidens to possibly regroup, get her team together, and hopefully they can't give up another goal. So this is actually right where the Falcons want to be. If they can put together another goal and just get the momentum going into overtime, things wouldn't look too good for the Maidens. The Maidens break their huddle and will go back out onto the field. Jen Krebs will take the ball for the Maidens. She drops it back to Julie Alcaro up the length of the field over the back end line. Falcons ball. So Tony, that's a very important goal. It gets us within 1 goal, so one shot can tie this one up now. The Falcons to try to clear the zone. Jen Krebs knocks it down. Krebs goes over to Tara Wagner. Tara Wagner gets around a Pennsbury defender. Whistle on the play. North Penn will keep it deep in their offensive zone. Megan Somar has it for the Maidens. She'll pass it out in front of the Pennsbury goal. Whistle on the play. Pennsbury will get possession. Comes up, knocked down there by number 5, Andrea Talise. Pennsbury, North Penn fighting hard for possession. North Penn sends it right back in. Diana Giangeli on the sideline. Whistle on the play. North Penn will keep it. Carla Honeywell goes inside. Pennsbury with the clear, gets the stick up high. North Penn will get possession right back. Honeywell goes inside. Passed out. Maiden's trying to turn it around. Ellie Iram and Jen Krebs working for it here. Jen Krebs pokes it deep into the zone. Nice play by Jamie Alcaro. Carries it in. Whistle on the play. And Pennsbury will bring it back. Tara Wagner working hard right now. Julie Alcaro sends it back the other direction. Diana Giangeli trips up a Pennsbury midfielder. Whistle on the play. Just checking in on the Pennsbury player. She's okay. Pennsbury clears it up over midfield. Pennsbury coming the other direction. Jen Krebs steals it away. Whistle on the play. So Pennsbury travels into their zone. North Penn will get possession, so one ref overturning the other ref's call. Ball gets knocked back into the North Penn defensive zone. Pennsbury coming in hard. Knocked away there by Jamie Alcaro. Pennsbury coming in. Alcaro picks up and a trip on the play. As the North Penn players look to her, she went down hard. As they're still standing around her, she gets up and she'll just shake it off. I believe that's number 2, Carla Honeywell. That'll be number 1, Julie Gentile. So she just gets up. She holds her back as she goes off the side, but she looks to be okay. As the Maidens send in Sonia Berg to replace her. Centering pass. Whistle on the play. North Penn will get it back. North Penn clears it out to around midfield. North Penn traveling in the zone here. Tara Wagner comes in front. Shot on goal. Pad save. Whistle on the play, and it'll be a North Penn corner opportunity. Diana Giangeli to take the corner for the Maidens. So now all North Penn wants to do is just try to keep it in their offensive zone to keep the Falcons from getting any pressure on goaltender Fawn Mengel-Spurio.
Possibly try to score one more goal within the last couple minutes of this game, increase the margin of victory.
Little insurance marker. Drop back, Maiden centering pass out in front. Shot. Whistle on the play. And we'll do that one all over again with another North Penn corner from the opposite side of the net. Giangeli will take the corner. She'll pass it to Julie Alcaro. Alcaro centering pass goes through the North Penn offense all the way through the other sideline. So the Falcons will bring it in the closing minutes of the second half. North Penn keeps possession. Carla Honeywell will have it for the Maidens. She'll drive it inside. Knocked down by the Maidens. They'll keep it. Honeywell will do this one all over. She'll drive it right inside. Goes through all the players in on net. Whistle on the play. Apparently a Maiden touched it with her foot. And the Falcons will have an easy clear. They'll go out to around midfield right now, so the Falcons are going to have to hurry if they want to get another goal up on the board. Long drive down the field. Maidens hustling after it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. The Maidens to bring it in. Carla Honeywell. She'll drive it right into the group of players there. Whistle on the play. Falcons will keep it. Not where the Maidens want to be right now. Number 4, Allison Delliman. Drive it right through. Good knockdown by Jen Krebs, bringing it back the other direction. The Falcons turn it around. North Penn doesn't want it in their defensive zone right now. Centering pass out in front. Ball out in front. It got past goaltender Fawn Mengel-Spurio, but co-captain Megan Somar was there to get it out of there.
Definitely a good defensive play.
Nice heads-up play by Megan Somar. It got past her goaltender, and she just had the smarts to clear the zone. Ball passed out in front. Whistle on the play. Good play there by Andrea Talise to get the whistle in North Penn's favor. So hopefully North Penn can clear the zone right here. Jamie Alcaro clears the zone. Pennsbury picks it up and turns it the other direction. Whistle on the play. North Penn will get it right back. 2-1 your score. The Maidens lead in the final minutes. Along the far sideline, Falcons get it right back. They send it back in. It'll be a Pennsbury corner once again. Tony Pennsbury getting a lot of offensive action here at in the final seconds, for that matter, of the game.
Yeah, North Penn just playing it out, just keep the ball away from the net and just let the clock run down. There's no need for them to try to go scoring right now. Just run the clock down.
Focus on defense. Centering pass. Jen Krebs works it away. Good clear by Jen Krebs. Up close to midfield. The Maidens have to play strong here. Number 8, Julie Alcaro gets the whistle for North Penn. Alcaro to try to clear the zone. And that's the game. North Penn will win it 2-1 as goal scorers Megan Somar, and the game-winning goal comes from number 5, Andrea Talise. Tony, great game here between the Maidens and the Falcons.
Definitely, Sean. Maidens came out very strong in the beginning.
This might be a timeout. I see the ref's still talking it over, so this might not be the end of the game yet. But still, both the Maidens and Falcons still playing strong.
Yes, definitely very, very strong today. Maidens came out very strong in the beginning of the game. We'll see what the call is here. Not 100% sure if that was the end of the game or just a timeout. So
thinking that was a timeout because they got in their huddle. Yeah, that was a timeout.
Yes, that was a timeout.
So in what has to be the closing couple minutes of the game here, North Penn just going to try to focus in and not let that goal get by. North Penn will have possession nonetheless, as number 18, Julie Alcaro, will try to clear the zone for the Maidens. So this is where your seniors have to come up big and lead your team to victory for both teams. Julie Alcaro goes up inside. Ball on the ground. Whistle on the play. Pennsbury has possession. She goes in the middle. Ball knocked down. And it'll be a Pennsbury corner. So Pennsbury going to have to bring up all their players up here. Right now, ball goes up through. Trickling around. Pennsbury has it. Coming inside. Centering pass. It goes through the goal mouth. It beat goaltender Fawn Mengel-Spurio and just kept going. Fortunate for North Penn. There's the whistle. That'll do it. So in a game thriller, North Penn comes out on top 2-1. Tony, another close game.
Yeah, definitely. Even with their last game against William Tennant, another close game. No scoring in that game,
Right.
which was very interesting, that game. Today, North Penn Maidens come out very strong in the beginning, score the two game-winning goals, and then played a very strong defensive game for the rest, only allowing Pennsbury to come score one goal the entire game. Just a great game by the Maidens, making the record 6-5-1.
Congratulations to Megan Somar on picking up her first goal of the season, and Andrea Talese picking up the game winner in today's battle between the Pennsbury Falcons. For the rest of the North Penn Television crew, I'm Sean Hagan. He's Tony Picho. The Maidens win 2-1. Thanks for joining us today on North Penn Television.
All kids have trouble staying within the lines. With some, it could be a sign of a learning disability. Call now to help your child. There's no reason to be held back.